Okay, hi guys. Today we're going to talk about towers. Okay, I'm going to show you a really quick video, and what I need you to do is pay attention to the videos, to the structures, okay, to the towers, and look at the shapes. I just want you to just kind of, and these are the 10 most famous or most popular, sorry, tallest structures in 2016. Okay, so just. I want you to see a few of them, and just pay attention. And I'm going to take you to the number one, which I think is very, the first place, which I think is, and most of them are I noticed that most of them are in China.
That's what I was looking at.
And it's in, I believe it's in Dubai, yes, Dubai, and it's the tallest in the whole world.
Wow. That's scary.
Yes.
That is scary.
Cecily went there.
No, like
To Dubai?
to the building.
Wow.
No, not me.
I wouldn't go. I wouldn't go.
Okay, so we saw these buildings, right? And some of y'all said that, and we saw that the tallest one is in Dubai. And pretty much this is part of engineering. Can anybody know what type of engineering?
Architecture.
Okay, so it's actually structural engineering, and it's branched off of civil engineering. Okay, they analyze and design the towers and buildings, not only buildings but roller coasters and a concert, like the stages for the concerts. They have to look at those, and bridges as well.
The roads too.
The roads, civil engineering. So they do a lot of this, and they have to take a lot of factors. Okay, they have to look at a lot of factors. And so, have you ever wondered? Okay, first of all, does anybody know what a skyscraper is? Can you raise your hand and tell me what it is? Victoria, do you know what a skyscraper?
I've seen one. It's just a really tall building.
It actually is a very tall building that has a lot of floors. Okay, and do you know what how they stand, and they're not affected by the wind and by snow and by other. They also what do they also carry? I mean, what weight is in them that you can think of? Not only the weight of what it's made out of, but what else you have to.
Gravity?
Okay, but what's in them? People. So you have furniture. So they have to take all of that into consideration. That it's not just the weight of the material that it's made out of, but actually the people that's in the and the furniture. Okay. So as we saw the different structures, and so the people that make these are engineers. So they analyze them and design them with that in mind. So as we said, these are skyscrapers, and I'm just going to go quick. So we have to look at what makes it stable. The base, okay, the foundation. So they look at different shapes, okay, and most of the ones that you saw on the video, what kind of base do you think those buildings had?
Square.
Rectangular, square, okay, because why do you think they were rectangular or square?
Oh, I thought it was more triangular because of the shape.
Okay.
But I could see how it's square because it's not, or rectangle because it's a 3D object.
Okay.
It's more like a prism.
Okay. So you saw like different shapes. So can you name some of the shapes? You said triangle, we said rectangular, we said square, right?
Circle,
So,
too.
circle, okay. And the reason they use, most of the time you'll see that most of the buildings or the skyscrapers, they have squares because it holds more weight. So because it keeps on, so you have to have a good foundation, a good building has to have a good base because you're gonna build on. So, that's why most of the ones that they use are a square or a rectangle. So what I want you to do is grab a piece of paper that's on, there for you, and you're gonna be a structure design, engineer today. And I want you to design your own building. If you could, by the shapes that we saw here, and let me just tell you right now, the strongest shape that we have, geometric shape that we have, are triangles. And that's why we see them a lot. So, with the shapes that we saw right now, I want you to just quickly, draw out a building. If you could build your own building, you saw the different buildings that we saw here. Draw a tower or any building that you can think of, quickly. And as you build it, I want you to also name it, just kind of name it. And then we have markers if you want to use a marker instead. So I'm just going to walk by and just look at your designs. I like all the different shapes that you're using. Those are all geometric shapes.
We got a name?
Yeah, just if you want to. Maybe you can name it the Vanessa Tower or something.
Aw, I was gonna name mine the Victorian
Oh,
Tower.
there you go. So,
That's cool. The Trump Tower.
so as you're drawing that, I just want you to know that they consider how wide they're gonna make it, how long they're gonna make it, how sturdy. They have to take in consideration, like I said earlier, the weight. They have to look at the material. So what kind of material do you think you're gonna use on your tower? Are you gonna use wood?
No.
No.
What are you gonna use? What do you think you're gonna use?
Steel.
Steel, maybe concrete, right?
Yeah.
Because it has to be what? Sturdy. Because think about the wind. Think about the snow, because it snows and that adds weight to it. So the earthquakes, right? There's some states that have earthquakes and they have to take that into that. There could also be the temperatures, like I said, earthquakes. So they think about all these things. Okay, so let's see. Let's stop there, and I think y'all did a great job. And just kind of like show them to your partner, and just kind of like talk about what geometric shapes you used in them.
Square and triangle. I like that. I don't like that one.
Rectangular.
Oh, I like ear for one.
Okay, so really quickly, we're gonna do a game, and I need you to get a few pins, and I'm gonna time you and work in groups, and you're gonna build the tallest building tower in under a minute. Or a minute or less. Okay, are you ready?
We're building one?
Oh, we're starting.
Yeah, you're gonna try to build the tallest tower, okay?
Okay.
With the material that you have. Make sure you're careful with the pins and don't pinch each other with them. Use the materials that you have wisely. And, okay? All right, are y'all ready?
Yes.
You have so many good.
Okay,
Yeah.
so we're gonna go ahead and start. Go.
Yay.
Start making the tallest tower that you.
What are we making? Oh, wait, never mind. Those are gonna fall so easily.
Okay, we have 25 seconds, guys. 25 seconds, 23.
Yeah. I got you some.
Try to remember, think about your base. Think about your base. It has to be sturdy. Because if not, then if you don't make a sturdy, then it's gonna fall. Think about what these engineers think about as they construct these. They have to analyze it. They have to design it in a way that it's gonna stay up. Okay, time's up, guys. I guess. Oh,
That's hard, 30 seconds?
no, it was a minute.
Oh,
A
man.
minute.
We got a minute?
Yeah, it was a minute. Okay, guys.
Okay.
So as we were engineers, okay, what are some factors as we close up? What are some factors that they have to take in as they design these buildings? The base.
Balance.
Okay, what
The
else?
material.
The material,
The
the
weight
support,
of the
the weight.
material.
Okay, what
The
else?
structure.
The structure. Okay,
Where are they gonna make it?
where are they gonna make it? What type of climate do you think is it gonna be? Are they gonna construct it on a rainy day?
No.
Okay, so what I want you to do is, as you go through the street, I want you to look at some buildings and look at the structures, look at what kind of materials they make, the shapes, and if you can tell me the tallest one that you've seen around your home, okay? All right, thank you guys.
Thank you.